A gracious good morning to you traders out there. It is Monday, September 10th, 2012. My name's Dez here at Grok Trade. We have the ES, which is a stock index future, down 0.23%, the Dow down 0.16%, the Nasdaq down 0.17% at this moment. Markets overseas and here sagging after a nice rally last week, giving us a little bit of a pullback. Taking a look here at the Spider 60-minute chart, we had this nice run last week. Now we had this gap down, a little pop, and a drop. Now this here is a failed gap fill. Like here we had this gap, we come down, filled it, and some, bounced back. Here we have a gap, we did not fill this gap, and it's starting to roll over with the 20 intraday moving average acting as resistance. So this is showing us some weakness. If we do roll over, this would be a shoulder, head, and shoulder, and we'd have a neckline coming down. Let me show this to you from here to there. So if we break this area, I'd say if we go below 144, then the market should just continue down in that direction. There are some whispers out there saying that the Fed will be coming out sometime this week with a QE3, but that's not something I'm holding my breath for. But what I am seeing is a toppy market. This might be the time that you want to be careful with adding long positions, but I think it's too early to add shorts. But I would certainly have stop losses in place with those longs that you do have at this time. Let me give you a couple areas of resistance that I think that you should be aware of. I'd mark these numbers down. Again, this is an hourly chart. You also have some trend lines coming up. Depending on how soon we get to these areas, if we get there, will depend on what number that we'll be looking at. Now, as far as support levels are concerned, definitely have these numbers written down. And if we do go below 143.64, there is a big drop here. So be careful, it could get really squirrely down here into this area. Today, we have consumer credit reporting at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And tomorrow only the trade balance at 8:30. But the rest of the week, we have quite a bit of news coming out. We have exports and imports, we have the PPI, we have the CPI, we have retail sales. I mean, it's a data full week that we have coming up, so be keeping your eyes open for these reports as they start to unfold the remainder of the week. We do have a mentorship coming up, but one thing I would recommend that you do, just click here on mentorship. I want to show you that we've added a few more videos here and some new testimonials, so they're nice and fresh. Go through and watch those. Hopefully you can join us here on our mentorship that we have coming up, and especially the one in November, which is a live one, which a lot of people like, and that will be in just a couple months here. Take care and safe trading.